All right. Hey, good morning, guten Morgen, my friends. This is Turgon the Wise coming at you with a new video today. And all I'm really doing is just really quickly going over. We're 2 weeks into the season now. The season started officially 2 weeks and 5 hours and 50 minutes ago. So we're 2 weeks in, and holy smokes, so much has happened. So let me give you a recap of what's going on across the server, and then we'll just touch upon where I'm at personally on my account. In terms of server progression, we're already on mission 8 to collect 300 mysterious springs, or this timer will time out. So we may be stuck here for a little bit because while mysterious springs are still being taken across the server, there is also complete server-wide war right now. What's going on with that? So let me give you a quick synopsis of the diplomatic situation. Arnor, Linden, allied factions. Gondor, Lothlorien, allied factions. Rohan, Erebor, allied factions. Gundabad, Variag, allied factions. Linden, Arnor, Rohan, Erebor, Rune, one team. Lothlorien, Gondor, Variag, Gundabad, and Angmar, one team. Okay, so if you're looking across the map, my team is Arnor. I'm on Loki. We have a second fellowship honor, and we're basically engaged one-on-one with a fight with Lothlorien, Yadu up here, and their second team is Grim. Meanwhile, in the south, Linden has started fighting a little bit against Grim down here, but by and large, Linden is squaring off against Gondor in the south. Doing a good job, might I add. Meanwhile, Rohan is fighting Lothlorien in this area. So now Lothlorien is fighting on multiple fronts, which is helping us quite a bit, and I am appreciative of that personally. And over here, Gundabad is fighting against Erebor a little bit. I'm actually kind of curious to see what's going on here, but I think we have Fog of War, so we won't really be able to see a whole lot. Yeah, it looks like for now Erebor's holding strong. And Rune is over here fighting Variags on multiple fronts. So there's all kinds of action going on around the server. All kinds of action. Very action-packed server, especially for 2 weeks into the season. Just the pace of this season has been remarkably quick, and it's been fun. In some ways, that's really really good. In some ways, it's a little stressful, but that's life. So you learn to deal. Now, what's going on with me personally? Well, I got some troops I need to heal here, so let's do that. And let's collect our gold, and let's take a look at the buildings here. So in terms of structure development, I'm in a pretty good place. I got main hall 10, my storage is 15, apothecary 9, barracks 18, 10 hours away from getting my fourth queue from hitting conscription post 20. All my tributes are 20 except for wood. Market is maxed out. Military Academy 8 out of 10, so a little bit of work to do there. Doing fine here. I got my Rangers of the North building, although I haven't started making any of these units yet. The fourth queue will come in handy there. I almost have everything that I want in terms of dwarves already. I just need one more level in the Goat Rider stable to unlock the War Rams. I have all of the elves that I need for now. Eventually, I will go for the horseback archer, but not a burning need. And I have my sharpshooters unlocked, and eventually I'll also unlock these as well. But I'm not really going for strict cav builds this season. So I will save that probably for dead last. So that's what's going on with the buildings in terms of the units. Ooh, what's up here? What do I got up here? Yeah, more stuff. How about it? I'll take it. I like stuff. Um, so in terms of the units, still need a lot of gold in order to continue leveling units up. My rangers obviously need a lot of work because they're new. I haven't started conscripting them. Sentinels are done. Sharpshooters are getting there. They're at 7 to 10. Guards need a little bit of work here. 7 out of 10 there. Guardians are in pretty good shape. 10 out of 10 on the shield. And then these two are. This is only really helpful when you're fighting evil, and this can be something that you do when you have too much gold you don't know what to do with. Sentinels are done, and that's about it for right now. Cataphracts are in a pretty good spot, 10 and 9. The Knights, I love using Aragorn Knights, but for right now they're tabled because I'm focusing all of my efforts on conscripting, well, at the moment these 3 units, but then I'll cycle around in a little bit. Personally, around me, I'm fighting in the south. I've been down here mostly alone for a while, but now I'm starting to get some reinforcements, which I deeply, deeply appreciate, and that will be fantastic. We just retook our crossing. The second fellowship from Lothlorien, Grim, has been harassing these lands in here for the better part of the last week. And so it's good that we finally have pushed them back to their side of the crossing and reclaimed our land. So that's exciting. And hopefully we'll be able to start pushing them even more. We have a little bit of war left, and it's been a terribly exciting server. And I think so far with the matchups that we have in place, it's fairly balanced. Um, just do a quick look here. If you look at the fellowship production rankings, you've got number 1 and 2 going against 3, 4, 1, 2, and 5 going against 3, 4, 6, 7. Honors now moved into the top 10. That's our second fellowship, so that's cool to see. Our second fellowship is stronger than all of Erebor. Now, to be fair, just to give you guys some context, Rohan and Erebor are in their third season. Like these players have only played 2 seasons so far. So just want to set that expectation up front. Like these guys are going to take a little bit longer to develop and get into late season fighting form. They maybe only have 2 or 3 really strong commanders unless they've really worked hard to whale out, while the rest of us, Arnor, Lothlorien, Linden, Gondor, we're all in our 7th season. So we have far more developed commanders. In terms of commanders, let's just touch on those real quick. My Gilly is coming along really nicely. I'm happy with him. Still have 5 more levels to go to get him to max. So shooting to try to do that as quickly as possible, but at the same time have to balance development with fighting. And that has been the tricky thing so far the last, I would say, 7 days has been like balancing fighting with building with upgrading and stuff. So Gimli's at 42, so I have 2 viable fighters here. He's great with this axe. I love him. He cuts through enemies that have evasion, so he's really effective there. And if I ever come across somebody trying to use dwarves, I'm going to eat them alive. It's fun. Galadriel hanging in at 38. She's kind of my stopper right now. And while I have these 3 guys in the mid to late 30s, I'm starting to work on bringing up this guy and adding him into my rotation. Probably when he hits 40, I'll start PvPing with him. He's got a little ways to go yet. But we're getting there, and I'm excited to use him this season. I think he's going to do really well. A lot of what my opponents have seen me using so far has been Gilly, Galadriel, and Gimli. So when they start having to deal with an Isildur, that ought to be fun for for me, not so much for them. Anyway, if you have any comments, questions, feedback, feel free to leave below or shoot me a message in Discord or in game. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. It's an exciting server. We're having a lot of fun so far on the server, and I think it's going to be an exciting server all the way through the entirety of the season. So, really looking forward to the seventh season, my first season with Loki. It's a really good team, active, strong, easy to work with, fun, good group of guys. Appreciate everything that we've done so far and looking forward to the rest. Cheers, my friends. Have a great day.